Hello. I hope you have enjoyed the last few meditations. They're a little different than some we've done in the past. For one, excuse me, some of the ones we've done were somewhere between 4 to 8 minutes. Most were. These are longer. It's a longer one here too. These are similar to ones I use in my coaching practice. I wrote these myself. The three on here. I, I take on most things. I look at several sources and I edit and blend. But these are three from scratch that I've gotten here. The one on karma, and the one on meeting um, your master, or meeting Jesus, or meeting whatever title you use for that. This one's called "Who's Running the Show?" So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you listen and that your life has changed. So today we're going to take a journey in our imagination to see what we can see. And we will begin by counting down from 10 and let go of some monsters on the way. And then we're going to count back to 1 and have happier thoughts. So let's just begin right now. Just take a moment to get centered. Start by doing some deep, easy breathing. You know how I like to do it. If you've been with me for a while on these videos, in, hold a few seconds, and then out again. The out breath longer than the in breath. Let's do about 5 of those. So now just start by doing some slow, deep breathing. Take a moment and get centered. Feel yourself sitting in the chair. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Feel what my friend calls your sitting bones on the cushion. And just let go. And now we're going to begin our counting. So now 10. Imagine the worst situation you're facing right now. It could be with an in-law. It could be with a spouse. It could be with a child. It could be at work. It could be a million things. Addictions. It could be whatever kind of brokenness you might have. But tell yourself that no matter how tough things get, you are going to be tougher. Now, 9. Imagine 5 or 6 of your own personal demons in a tug of war with you. And these could be guys like avarice, or they could be guys like greed, or perhaps some ladies might be over there too that would be same way. Avarice or greed didn't necessarily restrict it to men. So whatever your things might be, it could be envy or jealousy, whatever your 5 demons might be. Imagine that them standing there, a chasm in the middle, a rope going across. I've used this metaphor before. They are all holding the rope and you're holding the other side. And you're both pulling with all your might in a tug of war. But no matter how hard a tug of war gets, they can't win. And you can't win. And so, you're going to do the only thing you can do. You're going to simply let go of the rope and walk away. And now for number 8, know that these guys will be back. Because they don't go away that easy. They will be back. But as my dad said, when it came to letting go and walking away, my dad once told me, you know, he who turns and walks away will live to fight another day. The guys will be back, and you can fight them another day, another time. But just now, just for right now, just walk away. 7. The good book says that there's no problems that take us that aren't common to everyone else, and we know that's true. We all have our problems. So know that you will always have your personal demons, but that you can overcome them, and you're just like everyone else. Then 6, let go. Just let go. And then 5, feel your anxiety, even magnify it. Feel it where you feel it. I feel mine usually in my gut. Feel it somewhere, your anxiety. And breathe deeply into it and see if you can help it dissipate in any way. I'm a little anxious right now, so I'm going to breathe and see if I can help it dissipate some. And now, where are your sorrows? We all have sorrows. A broken relationship, maybe a lost love, boyfriend, girlfriend, something gone awry. I love my wife very much. We've been married 45 years, but I still sometimes think of lost loves I've had. And I wish them well, and I feel sorrowful when I think about how things ended. Where are your sorrows? An empty nest right now. Kids have gone and left. Maybe now you and your spouse are starting to get on each other's nerves. For right now, just listen to my voice and let it go. And now, number 3, know that no matter how bad things get, or how much better or worse they get, and hope for the better, that's just the way things are. And 2, face your failures. Know that they are not the measure of your worth. And 1, where is the bottom of all this? Have you hit rock bottom? Imagine you are there. Yet imagine, as in the myth of Pandora's box, there's still hope. So now we're going to go up. Number 1, things are getting better and better and better. Number 2, as the wise man once said, this wise man actually was a TV preacher I heard one time, and I don't like TV preachers too much, but he had a line that he said that I thought was worth thinking about. He said, tough times never last, but tough people do. Now 3, believe the teachings of Buddhism. The same basic idea, nothing lasts forever. Not even your worst problems. Nothing lasts forever. The nature of the universe is impermanence. Nothing is permanent. Now, number 4, say, I am worthy of love. And number 5, whatever I have done, I choose to forgive myself. And this won't be a one choice. You'll have to choose it again and again and again. And number 6, I will take life one day at a time. I love the George Harrison song, just for today I will try to live for this life only. Number 7, I choose to believe in myself. Number 8, the universe is full of grace and love. Number 9, no matter how bad your karma seems, it may be possible that grace trumps karma. Who knows? And number 9, I forgive myself for not being all that I should have been to my kids, to my wife, to my teachers, to my parents, to whoever. And number 10, I love myself, and put your hand on your heart chakra. I love myself. Breathe into that heart. Breathe love and peace in. And now the journey. Imagine you're riding on a dirt bike and there's room on there for two. When I was a kid, I used to go to camp and there's somebody a little mini bike, and he had room to put somebody on the back, and he I believe it was a kid who would take 25 cents and he'd run you up the hill through the bushes as fast as that little mini bike would go and bring you back down. Imagine you're sitting on a dirt bike with enough room for two and you are driving. And behind you sits a friend. It could be an ally. And some people, when they think of allies, think of animal allies like, raccoons or eagles. And some people, when they think of allies, think of someone that is living or maybe dead, maybe Gandhi or someone like that, Mother Teresa. Or it might be a guru, a living guru, a dead guru, a saint. I know my allies, I really believe very strongly, are St. Francis and St. Clare. And you might even imagine that it is spirit. Now, I could say the spirit, but I'm going to say spirit because we don't say the God. We say God. So spirit, representing the totality of everything there is. And you are a very careful driver. And you observe the speed limit, and boy, do you stay on the main road. It is predictable. It is maybe even at times boring, but you've been on this stretch of road before. In a bit, your ally, let's just say spirit, suggests that you trade places and let spirit drive. You're not so sure. Spirit gets a little wild and can't be controlled sometimes. This might push you out of your comfort zone, but for some reason, you decide you will switch places. Now ask yourself, why? Well, spirit guns the engines and off you go, and spirit is having a blast. You hear her laughing. I say her because spirit, all those words for spirit like logos and Sophia and Ruach and Psyche, these are all female words. So God has a feminine side too. And you aren't so sure about how much fun you're having. And then suddenly you get caught up in the moment, and you are on one of those things that McCallum Cheek sent me high calls a flow moment. Time stands still. It doesn't matter where you are. You're filled with joy and bliss. You're consumed by the moment. Nothing means anything more than that moment. Time means nothing. You don't even know where you are. Well, then spirit cuts off the road into a off-road track, and it's dirty and grimy and dusty, and the gravel and dirt are flying everywhere, and your flow moment is gone. You are scared. And then there's spirit. And spirit's going pretty darn fast. And you're just getting ready to cry out when spirit reaches back and grabs your hand. Could it be all anxiety floats away? Soon you come to a grassy knoll and Spirit stops. You follow her off the bike and she has brought, you notice, some bread and wine, whatever that means to you. And what happens now? Now tell Spirit the secret that has been troubling you most. We all have some secret. Could be a secret from our childhood. Could be a secret from our adulthood. It could be an adulterous secret, a criminal secret, an evil secret, a time you weren't kind to someone. Tell Spirit the secret that is troubling most. And notice a secret as you tell it is being listened to very intently by Spirit. And what happens now? Well, let's close with a Sufi prayer. Join in at whatever level you're comfortable at and make this prayer to Spirit, the universe, self, whatever you see or call that beyond us. The Sufi prayer. Send thy peace, O Lord, which is perfect and everlasting, that our souls may radiate peace. Send thy peace, O Lord, that we may think, act, and speak harmoniously. Send thy peace, O Lord, that we may be contented and thankful for thy bountiful gifts. Send thy peace, O Lord, that amidst our worldly strife we may enjoy bliss. So friends, namaste, namaste. Have a great day. Goodbye.